Yo, what is good, YouTube? I got a new build video for y'all boys, man. Today I got a special joint. I got a banger for y'all, man. A straight up banger. I had to make sure I get that effect in there, you know what I'm saying? I always got to let you know that the build is going to be absolutely fire. But today, I got something special for y'all. I got a KD build for y'all boys, man. Hey man, I ain't going to front. It's nice. And I haven't really seen this build around, so it is a rare build. But before we get into the video, man, do me a favor and smash that like button. And if you're messing with the content, man, hit that subscribe too and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another upload, man. I'm gonna keep them coming. And check out my last video. It went crazy. Kyrie build. But anyway, with that being said, man, today we're gonna be making a power forward. I know. But it's not a 6'7" demigod. It is a KD build. And when I say KD build, I mean a legitimate KD build, man. I got a stretch playmaker for y'all boys. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the actual video, man. I'm super excited to show y'all this build. Alright, man, so like I said with the build, first things first, you're gonna have to make it a power forward. We're gonna go with right-handedness, and we gonna take them down to 35 because that's KD number, man. Why not be accurate to the build? But anyway, here are the physicals. You know what I'm saying? Got a 6'8", 219, 6'8" wingspan, and defined, man. But like I always say, you can make the body type whatever you need it to be. Sorry, now we're gonna get into these attributes, man. First things first, we're gonna start with finishing. You are going to take the driving layup all the way up. You're gonna take driving dunk all the way up. And you're gonna take the post control to 56. Oh yeah, and before I forget, man, I got this build off of Q'd Limitless. I will link his channel or the video that I got it from down in the description, man. Ain't no stealing over here, bro. I pay homage to whoever helps me or inspires me to come up with a build, or if I see a dope build and I want to bring it to my subs, I make sure I get that out to y'all, man. But anyway, mid-range at a 95, three-point shot at a 92, and free throw at a 57. And alright, man, playmaking, hey, you already see how these badges shaking out, man. You know playmaking gonna be just as good. You know the power forward build really be going crazy. But anyway, so we got the pass accuracy on 82. We're gonna take the ball handle and max it out. You see it maxes out at 80, so you know what that means, man. Pro dribble moves. We're gonna be out there messing these people's ankles up. Speed with ball, we're gonna take that to a 78. Interior D, we're not gonna be touching that because this build is more so of a, honestly, it's a playmaker like you'll see in the build name. And then everything else on defense, you're just gonna max that thing out, man. You want as much defense as possible minus interior. You won't need that. This is a primary ball handling type of build. So with the speed, we're going up to an 80. Acceleration, we're going with a 78. For the strength, yes, this build is gonna have some strength, so people won't blow by you as often. We are going with a 70. The vertical, we also going with a 70. Sorry, for the stamina, we just gonna put the rest of the points on that. And then for the last little bit, we're gonna find somewhere for it to go. Let's see what that stand-in dunk do. Alright, you can pick whatever takeovers you want, man. As I always say, make sure your takeovers match your style of play, man. For me, if I'm on this build, I'm throwing dimes, man. I'm dotting people up in the corner, at the hash, you know what I'm saying? Doing everything. This build would be great to run the point guard in the rec. It's gonna be fast enough to do it, and you will give everybody problems because the shooting on this build is ridiculous. The height is crazy, and like I said, man, if I say I'm making a build that is a certain player, it's gonna be that player. The shades of, look at that first name, what you see, Kevin Durant. I told y'all I'm making a KD build, and I gave y'all a KD build. Also shades of Michael Porter Jr. and Julius Randle. I wouldn't say that because those other people, I mean, I guess the rebounding is what makes Julius Randle there. Michael Porter Jr., I mean, that is what it is. Anyway, we're going to test out this build so we can get these badges up and running, man. So, alright, with these badges, as usual, man, any build that can get it, I say put posterizer as high as you can, and the slithery finisher is second most of the time. And look, I wouldn't put Lob City finisher on this build just because it's a point guard. At the end of the day, it is a ball handler. You won't need Lob City. You're going to be dominating on ball. So for the shooting badges, this is what we're going with, man. And I'm gonna explain everyone, break down exactly why I'm using it. Blinders, that's, you know, so when you're dribbling a lot or when you have high playmaking, and you're in a lot of situations where you can get the guy on the side of you, where you might crab a guy, and blinders is the perfect badge for that. Dead eye kind of speaks for itself, man. Those late contests should not matter, so we're gonna make sure they don't by making them, you know, pretty much shooting over those. You know what I'm saying? Deep threes, you want to be as deadly as possible as soon as you step in front of the half court line. Hot zone hunter, yeah, it's like that. That's one of the best badges in this game, in my opinion. Stop and pop, because you're a playmaker, we're gonna be dribbling a lot. You want to be able to shoot off the dribble effectively. So not the Curry slide though. So when you, like, you know, tap L2 to kind of set your feet when you shoot, you want to shoot off those, man. That's where the badge activates more than anything. And volume shooters, just because this build is a volume shooter. You will be shooting a lot on this build. That's what it's made to do. Made to be the focal point of the offense, just like KD is in real life, man. This is a true to life KD build, and it's the best one I've come up with so far after trying so many. I'm actually probably gonna make this one myself, put some VC into it, try to get some part gameplay on it, but that might come in a later video. I'll let y'all boys know. But alright, after the shooting, you know, playmaking is next. So here are the playmaking badges, man. First and foremost, unpluggable. Put that up to gold, man. It doesn't really help much after gold, in my opinion, but you know, that is what it is. So for the passing badges, you need bullet passer. I would not suggest having any build without bullet passer, unless you're, like, you know, a center, you're just a paint masher, and you don't need to pass the ball out almost ever. Then maybe you might be able to get away with it. Needle threader on gold, just because I love passing, man. Quick first step on Hall of Fame speaks for itself, man. Stop and go, that is literally the badge that I'm pairing with stop and pop. Those two badges together make a crazy good combination of handles for days, because we got all them dribble moves that we're gonna be able to use. Why not get the best out of them? You know what I'm saying? So handles for days is gonna have us out there getting real ISO god-ish. You know what I'm saying? Because we messing people up out there. Ankle bully. You know, if you remember, I think it was a song from 2K20. Ankle bully, that plays in my head when I think about handles for days and stop and go together. And now we're moving on to my favorite category, the defense. On any build, I can be a lockdown. I'm trying to shut people down on any build that I'm on, period. So with that being said, these are the badges that I would go with just to make this build extra toxic. You'll be able to be the point guard and also be able to guard ball. And that is rare in a build other than a point guard down to a small forward. This is a power forward that's actually going to be able to play a little bit of defense, because we put some strength on it, so stop those blow bys from happening as much. So we're going to put clamps on gold, interceptor on gold, pickpocket on bronze, just because you want to be able to get the animations. On ball steals really aren't super easy to get this year like they normally have been. You know, the sprint reach cheese that's always in the game, that's not really here as much. Bump steals happen, but that has nothing to do with your actual steal rating or any badges. Off ball pest on Hall of Fame, that's just so you can actually get up there and guard ball. If for some reason you're not guarding ball on your team, you could always put that into intimidator, rim protector, rebound chaser, whatever. I just put box and rebound chaser on bronzes because I do want to be able to get just a little bit of rebound, and intimidator because I want to mess with the bigs just a little bit in the paint. Like I said, this build is not by any means a conventional forward. It's more so like a point forward, but with a little more shooting, in my opinion. But anyway, man, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the content, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, and do not forget to like the video. If you watched it for this long, you might as well go ahead and smash that like button. But I will catch y'all boys in the next video. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.